As with any statistical methods, the Lasso regression has some limitations. First, selection of variables is 100% statistically driven. The Lasso selection process does not think like a human being who would take into account theory and other factors in deciding which predictors to include. There might be a good rationale for including a predictor, even if it appears to have no association with the response variable. For example, it might be important as a covariate or a moderating variable. If predictors are strongly correlated with each other, the Lasso will arbitrarily select one of them. You might have different ideas about which of the predictors you would choose to include, or whether it's important to keep more than one. Estimating p-values for Lasso regression is not so straightforward, although methods to calculate p-values have been developed. Furthermore, different selection methods and even different software packages can produce different results. Finally, there's no guarantee that the model selected by the Lasso regression will not be overfitted or the best model. Without human intervention, variable selection methods could produce models that make little sense or that turn out to be useless for accurately predicting a response variable in the real world. So if you find yourself in a position in which you have a large number of potential predictors of a response variable, what do? Just throwing them all in a regression model won't work out very well, so you need a way to identify a subset of the most important predictors. The best solution may be a combination of machine learning, human intervention, and independent applications. You could use a penalized regression method, like Lasso regression, to select a subset of variables using cross-validation, and then see how well it predicts the response variable in a test data set. Then you might want to tweak the statistical model a little to include variables that might serve an important function, despite not being directly related to the response variable. Then ideally, you would apply the statistical model to a completely independent data set